In the 1980s, the philosophy was that you absolutely had to have a big man to build your team around. It's the reason that Michael Jordan was drafted behind injured big man Sam Bowie in his class. So in a league where skyscraping big men once again were at the top of the food chain, who was the biggest of them all? Well, that's probably the most unfair question ever asked in NBA history. So many of the league's greatest big men were competing, with the possibility of even more coming in a year or so. But today, just statistically speaking, it was Karl Malone. The mailman was averaging the most points in the league with 30 a game while grabbing 11 boards. However, these stats didn't tell the full story, because that's just statistically speaking, and stats aren't always everything. The debate was that because Shaq and Hakeem shared the paint, their numbers were skewed in a negative way. When the Magic assembled this Twin Tower concept, it was feared that they would step on each other's toes because they each fit the same role for the most part: catch the ball, enter a post move, and score. Because of that, both of their scoring averages were down a good deal from their best years, which is what AA was supposed to return them to. This was also the reason that the Magic were now desperately fighting for a playoff spot, with the prospect of the team splitting up after this season. For this reason, many concluded that the best big man in the league had to be either Shaq or Hakeem, and today, they were up against what many believed to be the best big man of his own generation, Dwight Howard. Back in the year 2010, when Shaq was on his way out, he and Howard had a feud about who was the real Superman. Shaq was offended due to the fact that he had it much harder in his day at his position. Leading up to this matchup, Shaq further asserted that he was definitely the dominant center over Howard. I completely stand by what I said in 2010 about me not doubling people and having to play tougher competition. Maybe at that time he had me because of my age, but today, there's no question I'm a better center than he is. The bottom line is Dwight is the most dominant center for his generation because the second best big man was probably Bonham or Lopez. He doesn't stand a chance against our crop of big man. He's lucky he has Larry Johnson by his side to fight their battles or he'd be in trouble. The big man battle had clearly gotten very personal, but the next part only made this matchup even sweeter. In this brutal league, these two teams were seen as the biggest threat to the best teams in their respective conferences. People believe that the explosiveness of Larry Johnson, combined with the post presence of Howard, may be able to overpower the Lakers down low. The same went for the New York Knicks, as most people believed that Shaq and Hakeem would ultimately be able to power through their front line since they had so many three-point shooters to worry about. If the Knicks and Lakers failed, the league very well could be looking at the Battle of the Bigs in the finals.
What's up, 2K fans? Mr. 2K Highlights on the mic, and welcome back to another episode of The Three Kings. As you can see today, I'm no longer just doing other teams against the Lakers. I'm doing other teams around the league, and the Magic and Rockets just kind of seem like the next logical matchup to show because Houston is definitely the Lakers' hardest opponent out west, and the Magic, if they even make the playoffs, which I don't know if they will, that would definitely be my hardest challenge coming out of the East. If you didn't see the last time I did this, it was the Lakers and Bulls, which is like 2 or 3 episodes away from here. I will go watch that one because it's really good. And y'all are going to like the matchup I play after this too. I already have it in mind. I'm just doing logical matchups that people would want to see. So definitely enjoy this because I'm going to. I'm going to enjoy having big men that can actually match up with Hakeem and Shaq today. Speaking of that, check out the block by Larry Johnson. Already getting started out the right way. Penetrating side. Good pass to Larry. Wow, great way to start the game right there. I'm going to run as much as I can with Houston today because I know James Harden, they have a really hot offense. Uh-oh, I see Larry. Here we go. Off the backboard. Already making highlight plays. Lob City is in Orlando on the second play. These guys run really, really fast. Ooh, almost a turnover right there. Really close. Getting inside. Hop, step, layup, and one. There goes the NBA logo. You got to go watch the episode called the NBA logo when I played Houston. That guy, Jerry West, is a beast. He's not athletic, though, so it's going to be kind of hard to use him. Good up and under move. Man, I'm punishing that big man. There goes Shaq. Oh, blocked by Howard. Man, this is like the most control I've ever had over the Magic's big man, but kicked it right out for 3. They always get that rebound. 9-6, good start. Let's see what the pick and roll gets us. I'm going inside. Oh, good pass to Dwight Howard. Great pass from Jerry West. Penny has the size advantage on Jerry West. Got to bring the double team, and there goes Eddie Jones, leaving him open. That's the dangerous thing about Orlando. They're three-pointers. Orlando is historically tough to beat. Uh-oh. Took that inbound pass just like I always do. Look at Dwight. Go get it, Dwight. So many transition points already. I feel like I'm playing with New York. I feel at home. And James Harden just got ripped. And Eddie Jones throwing it down on Jerry West, making a poster right there. Eddie Jones is the Orlando Magic X Factor. And check out Larry Johnson with the handles. Big power forward. He's pretty quick and agile for a power forward. He has a lot of handles. He has a decent mid-range jump shot. He even made a three-pointer in the episode I played against him. And look at that cherry pick. Blocked it, and Shaq got the rebound. Damn, that was a good block, too. Magic up by a little. I'm trying not to go down by 10. I do not want to spend the whole game coming back. Inside. Count it, and the foul. Here they go. Don't let him shoot a 3. I'm all over him. No threes. There we go. Covering the three-point line. And, of course, they swung it until they got an open 3 to Eddie Jones. You have to guard Orlando's big man and their three-point shooters. That's what makes them so tough because you can't just do one or the other. You got to do both. And look at the floater by Penny right over my fingers. At least Penny Hardaway. I got to... Oh, pump fake. Inside. Got him off his feet. He bit on that pump fake, so you know I had to go. Larry Johnson is already having a hell of a game. I can already tell this is going to be in the 40-point range. And there goes Eddie Jones again, lighting me on fire. Eddie Jones has already got 14 points. 14 over Orlando's 31. That's almost half. And uh-oh, I'm dancing with Jerry West. Getting inside the left-handed layup on the right side of the goal. That was pretty. NBA logo has skills. I'm jab stepping with Harden. What can I get on Oladipo? I'm spinning. Got a little bit of space with that spin move. I haven't really got to play with James Harden other than on the park when I was playing with my cousin. So, oh, there we go. I saw that coming. Couldn't do anything about it. Shaq is so mobile for a big man. Yeah, so far, that didn't last long. Shaq and Hakeem are already dominating just like they normally do. Oh, Penny Hardaway taking flight. We have flight in Orlando. I did not see that coming. He took off from pretty far away right there. They're making posters. I got to get a poster. I already made one. Uh-oh. Step back. There we go. That step back. James Harden is cheesing this game. And look at his reaction after that step back. He took a page out of Kobe's book right there. I know from my cousin using him on the park that James Harden is complete cheese in this game. So I'm going to take advantage of it. Oh, that was a block. That should have registered as a block. Usually I go down by at least 10 against Orlando, but today, oh, Sam I am with the floater. Broke free from Jared Jack. Here we go. I see Larry Johnson. Oh, that's Glenn Davis. That's a munchkin. Come here. That's a munchkin. I wish I had Larry Johnson on New York. His jump shot, his jab steps, how quick he is. Oh, speaking of quickness, Shaq just darted into the middle while I was on that double team. 66-68, close game all the way out. I'm stopping Penny. No way. Oh, that was a terrible shot, and he still made it. I love how I'll miss most of my open shots, but then the computer will take some like complicated step back and make it. I know I got to make this one. Okay, I was about to say wide open. Down by 3 points. Penny Hardaway to Shaq. Oh, that's Hakeem. My bad. Dribbling inside and almost fell on me right there. Good thing I didn't foul him. They're starting to pull away a little bit here. Got to get some defense. Eddie Jones going inside the paint and oh, look how long he was in the air. Eddie Jones is the X factor, just like I said. Look how long he stood in the air right there. He just waited for somebody to come challenge him. He dunked on Harden and, oh my bad, Parsons and Howard. Parsons has made a career out of getting victimized. I jumped over him. That's where the Froby logo comes from. And here we go. Oh, what a block by Penny Hardaway. I thought I had a fast break layup. Yeah, that logo you see at the top left of your screen is Froby jumping over Parsons, just in case you didn't know. And oh, I pressed triangle. I was trying to block that and they penalized me. Almost was down 10 right there earlier. Got to get some better inside defense. Good swing pass, and that's why we can't, because they're penetrating so easy. James Harden is a real weak spot in the defense, I see. Oh, tough layup. Oh, usually those layups miss. Those are those dumb animations I'm always talking about where they like turn to the left and right. Usually those always miss, but I got lucky right there. And Eddie Jones dancing on Harden because Harden can't play defense. Down to Hakeem. Oh, get that out of there. He can play D. Larry Johnson has really kind of dominated Hakeem in a way today. Oh no, we got to get this one back. And chase down block. Okay, so I can get a chase down block with Harden, but not with LeBron. That's not right. But I'm repaying him, and it's a 2-pointer. His foot was on the line. That was a really good play, though. I'm happy about that. Chased him down with Harden. Didn't get the foul. And I'm full court pressing. This full court press, it normally gets me somewhere. It keeps me from going down by double digits. And speaking of that, throwing the lob, didn't see it coming. Here we go. We've caught up a little. Uh-oh. I was being greedy. I tried to steal it. Can we get a block? Oh, it took the whole team to block him. And, of course, Shaq gets it. His arm just, like, stretched over the boundary. Harden's calling for it. I thought that was hard. My bad. That's Reggie Williams. Going down to Larry Johnson. Fading away. There we go. Shaq can't block that one. What an epic big man battle. These big men are just taking each other out. Oh, I caught that one like a football. And I threw the lob. Big dunk by Larry Johnson. Whoever threw that pass could not be a quarterback because that was an interception catch right there. Down by 1 point. We've done a really good job coming back. Here we go. A 3 for the lead. I can already tell this is going to be one of those epic finishes just like the Lakers and Bulls game. Here goes Hakeem, long arm on the pass to Oladipo. Oh, he got past me. And, man, they made him a superstar jumper in this game. Look at this. High vertical, almost hit his head on the rim. I think Oladipo took some tips from LeBron on that last dunk. Here goes Hakeem, backing down. I'm blocking this one. I'm blocking it. Oh, wow, what a move by Hakeem. I really tried to block that one. I thought I did a good job. They're up by 2 points, in the quarter. Here we go. This is that agile movement I was talking about. Larry Johnson is a big man, and you can take it to the perimeter, to the goal with him. Here we go. Start of the fourth quarter. This is where defense really matters. It goes Penny Hardaway. He's cutting. Oh, what a pass to Shaquille O'Neal. Behind the neck. I think if you watched the Lakers Magic episode, that Magic Johnson did this exact same thing. But this one was so pretty because it went under Dwight Howard's arm. So many epic moments in this series, and that just adds to it. Oh, he's cutting. There we go. Come get some, Shaq. Come get some, wannabe Superman. Well, he is Superman, but still. Almost down by 10. This is exactly what I was trying to avoid. The bounce pass inside. Dwight Howard is taking no prisoners today, dunking on Tobias Harris and Shaq. You see, you can clearly hear my voice. I'm enjoying this because I don't have a big man that can play like Howard. So I'm enjoying getting this going. Uh-oh, up and under. I did the same thing with Dwayne Wade the other episode. I love having these big men. Kenneth Faried and Tyson Chandler, they just can't do the things these big men can do. Oh, almost got blocked, but instead he dunked on Hakeem right there. It's got to be James Harden in the fourth quarter. Here we go. Oh, he's behind me. They're leaving me wide open from the three-point line. I know from playing the park that James Harden will catch fire in a minute. Uh-oh. Man, that was a terrible pass. They do not have quarterbacks on the Magic. I'm throwing the lob, and he should have dunked it. If he dunked it, we would have got the crowd boost. Down by 4 points. We done a good job cutting into the lead. Coming off the screen is Harden. There we go. Uh-oh, he's on fire now. The Magic are in trouble. I done found out how to use James Harden. Oh, blocked it again. Get it out of here. Here we go on the fast break. James Harden is on absolute fire. I'm getting the screen. Uh-oh, Shaq has bad perimeter defense. There goes Larry Johnson inside for the tie. This team has explosive offense. This is why I think if somebody beat the Lakers, it would be them. And Hakeem is posted up really high. Oh, come on. He just traveled back to Houston. Come on now. 4-point game. I'm running a play for Harden. And the play didn't work. Uh-oh, getting inside and just avoided Shaquille O'Neal. This game is already epic, and it's not even over yet. Oh, Jerry West just got lost. What was that? He made the pass, and then the AI just had a brain fart. He just stood in one place. Oh, they left the wrong guy open. Harden again for 3. If you ever want to cheese your friends, play with James Harden. That guy is absolute cheese. Oh, I tried to block that. Nearly got it. 5-point lead. Uh-oh, we might be in trouble here. Oh, no. Left Shaq wide open, and his shorts are glitching. What was that? This game could be over if we give up any more shots. There's no way he's making that. Shot clock cheese didn't work this time. All right, we got to move fast here. 3 minutes left. Here we go. Oh, the wrong guy. Wide open from the left wing. How many three-pointers has Harden made in this quarter? But he misses the wide open shot to tie the game after all these three-pointers. And there goes Hakeem and one. That whole play just turned the game around right there. I had all the momentum before James Harden missed that wide open shot. And he's made a step back. I made a step back three-pointer with him earlier. He couldn't make the open shot. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, getting inside. Had it erased by Shaq. That was a perfect pick and roll play. And this is why the Magic are so hard to beat. Because you cannot just walk in the paint whenever you need to. This team is damn near impossible to beat. You need to go see the... Oh, that's a mismatch. I got to foul him. I got to hit the square button. All right, yeah, we're in trouble here. 4-point lead. They got a mismatch. They're trying to go to Shaq. I'm not going to let him get to Shaq. The defense is confused right now. And, yep, that's going to do it right there. Shaq getting the lay-in. I'm not giving up yet, though. You guys know how I play. I don't give up until the final buzzer sounds. Here goes Harden. He's cheese from 3. I'm letting it fly. Alright, so down the stretch right here, looks like we're going to lose in the free throw game unless I can get a three-pointer right here. Letting it fly for 3. Won't go. That was a pretty bad shot. I didn't mean to back up that far away. And we lose to the Houston Rockets lose to the Orlando Magic. That was a really, really good match. It went the distance. It didn't go to a buzzer beater like the other one, but that was still really epic. Good big man battle.
Shaq and Hakeem aren't considered some of history's most illustrious big men for nothing, and when they put out a challenge, they usually back up their statements. Dwight Howard was quite literally crushed in between Shaq and Hakeem, and although he only missed one shot, he only got in position to take 9 of them. Shaq and Hakeem both scored near 30 points and double-digit rebounds, while Howard was left with 17 points and a bad loss. What looked even worse about it was that Larry Johnson was infinitely more aggressive than Howard, and he was only 6'7". I've said before that Dwight Howard always needed to do more, and he proved what I meant tonight. He wasn't aggressive calling for the ball, he wasn't sacrificing himself for every loose ball like we were. His own teammate outplayed him, and he's not even 7 feet tall. That's why James had to carry them tonight. If anyone's going to beat us, it's coming from the three-point line, not in here. Dwight Howard had already done enough damage to his reputation in the previous years, so he refused to acknowledge the situation at the moment. The bottom line was that the Twin Towers showed the NBA world that although they were fighting for their playoff lives, they were very much a contender. Shaq and Hakeem may have been getting in each other's way on some nights, but in this game, they showed that if they could put their heads together for a common goal, the sky was the limits for these two. I taught Dwight most of what he knows. He's a good kid, and he has tons of potential. But I don't think he ever expected to have to play against someone who could hit him back as hard as he could hit. Going against players like me, Carl, the Admiral, it's going to take a lot more than just good post moves to succeed now. It takes that grinded out attitude that we all had in the old days. Hakeem's statement was backed up by the fact that nearly every dominant center of yesterday had a place above the white on the charts. No one had a definite answer on who the biggest of them all was in this league just yet, and perhaps the answer wouldn't come for a few years, but it was already known that yesterday's Giants were easily bigger than today's,